Tonight we are continuing our partnership with the Erie County Anti-Stigma Coalition by talking about teenage mental health. Very important issue. Mental health conditions can often emerge during adolescence and early adulthood. As 2 on Your Side's Danny Spiewak explains now, you should never ever feel ashamed if you need to ask for help.
The feeling of being left out by my friends.
You're not thin enough, you're not thick enough, you're not this enough. And I feel like those are amplified in high school.
Teenage years can be hard. Last year, teens from across the country shared their stories in a series that aired on Channel 2. 1 in 5 teens ages 13 through 18 are living with a mental health condition, according to the National Institute of Mental Health. And it can be hard to talk about.
I don't want to tell them, hey, I'm feeling depressed, I have really bad anxiety right now, because they may feel like, well, what am I doing wrong?
So last week in Hamburg, a coalition of community partners addressed teen mental health head on. The panel at Hilbert College discussed anxiety, stress, and depression. Youth peer mentor Caitlin Newman says it's important to not shy away from talking about it.
Just telling one person, one of the big things that we're doing right now is the Just Tell One campaign in Erie County, and the main message obviously is just telling one and starting that conversation.
Erie County Mental Health Commissioner Michael Ranney says it's also important to look for signs in teens, such as prolonged sadness or other changes in behavior that affect everyday life.
If somebody is struggling for more than a couple of weeks, and it turns into just the way of being, they definitely need to be talking to somebody and getting some professional assistance. Especially
because mental health conditions can sometimes lead to suicidal thoughts in teens. Olivia Ritalik, the coordinator of the Suicide Prevention Coalition in Erie County, says teen suicides have dropped in recent years because of heightened awareness.
We respond to it every day, and that once an individual is connected to the proper resources, their risk for suicide drastically decreases and they're able to get the help they need.
And once again, we reported this story in partnership with the Erie County Anti-Stigma Coalition. We've included links and resources about where to get help. It's on our website, WGRZ.com.